So great to have the two of you here. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yes. So my name is Katja. I'm the international brand manager for Schwarzkopf Life, so working for Henkel in the Schwarzkopf team.
And I'm Lotti. I'm the senior brand activation manager for Europe, also working in the Schwarzkopf Life team.
What trends do you see in your industry right now, in the beauty industry, that also influence your marketing?
So for me, especially the product side is super important. And there we see, I would say, three trends which are really currently shifting a lot. One is skinification, definitely. So coming from skincare, we now see it also adapt in, for example, our hair categories. The ingredients are super important. We also see similar ingredients actually important now in other categories beyond skincare. And we also see this routine aspect. So people don't just use one product, but they really follow a routine to really get the perfect skin, the perfect hair, this really beautiful after result. We also see scalp actually is super big now, and I would say even an established brand at this stage. And lastly, for us, really important
is the texture.
Yeah, it's the texture actually, because we know that, for example, a lot of consumers have textured hair or curls, and a lot of products actually don't serve them yet. So we see this also a trend that's shaping the future for our categories.
We have also a lot of innovations upcoming, I would say, within all these areas.
Okay. Talking about innovation. Creative effectiveness is very important when it comes to marketing because budgets are cut and there's never too much money for spending. So what are you doing with creative effectiveness? How are you enhancing it? How are you measuring it?
I would say, for example, the latest trends in the creative effectiveness are definitely to have the community feeling and have the emotional aspect also more strongly implemented within our communication on one hand. On the other hand, of course, to check out in which area, in which region, what kind of category needs we have within our consumers and consistently communicating these category benefits and also functional messages within our communication. But on the other hand, from communication point of view, again, category trends that we see is users and leveraging creators within our assets or campaign materials, but also implementing creators from scratch within our production processes, for example, and having all the knowledge coming from the creators that are targeting Gen Z, and having all the new trends also from there and implemented within our editing style, within our usage of sound, or within the transitions that we use that are more and much more platform native. For example, also for our social platforms, TikTok or the Instagram Reels, consumers, especially the Gen Z and the younger audience, are having a different perspective on how they consume media, and of course to have our communication updated year on year by this one is very, very important.
And maybe also to add to this, to stay effective, even if the budgets are maybe less in the future, it's really important to also always communicate with the brand cues in mind and really put them in repetitively to really build these iconic assets for the brand. And consistency is really key there to also build up the equity over time.
Yes. Repetition, to have on all our assets the same visuals, having the holistic communication across all the touch points, it's really helping the brand growth overall.
Interesting. What about AI? Everybody's talking about AI, so I would like to know how you use AI and how does AI your marketing for Schwarzkopf better?
Yeah. So I think we can both answer to it because we have different responsibilities. So I would say for me, as I'm more in the early stage development, the ideation phase, we use AI quite a lot. So I think it's really useful for brainstorming because you can actually be more effective. You can get more alternatives. You can ideate with the AI quite a bit. And we also use it quite heavily for validation. So for concept validation, but also getting really quick feedback on design aspects, or even with CANNES we get now really direct AI feedback also for our asset that we develop.
Yes. On the other hand, when it comes to, for example, the European market, we work with a lot of different countries, with a lot of different languages. So in terms of localization, once we are developing on a global level or a European level master assets, of course, to leveraging this into different languages, it's important that the AI is helping with the localization overall, or we are as well testing AI voiceovers to implement then this within our assets. I think we have still a lot of and a big way to go, of course, to leverage this as much as possible, but we are now more and more implementing this in our also daily work when it comes to AI.
Great to hear that. Thank you very much for taking it a little bit deeper into your marketing responsibility.
Thank you.
For you. Thank you.